This is the new $800 flagship Nothing Phone 3.
This is the best flagship.
Nothing's quote-unquote true flagship.
Flagship phone.
Flagship.
So what exactly is a flagship? I don't know, shipping flags I guess? No, a flagship is something best produced by a company. Like how Apple and Samsung launches their flagship smartphones with best-in-class tech with a premium price. And just like smartphones, we have flagship chipsets like Snapdragon 8 Elite. And this is Nothing's new flagship, literally. I mean, the only thing flagship about this is its price. Like, let's go over the specs sheet because I don't have the phone. Alright, so we got a flagship processor for a flagship phone, Snapdragon 8s Gen 4. Yep, no 8 Elite because who needs that? Probably cheaper phones like OnePlus 13s. And surprisingly, it's Carl Pei's former company, which he left to create something, or I should say nothing better. Like this processor is good for mid-range phones, but not something that costs 800.
When you pay $800 for a smartphone, I think you expect and deserve a very premium flagship-like experience.
And by the time I was done with the script, I got to know about a new feature of this flagship, overheating. Yep, it went above 60 in a benchmark test. Like, what else do you need in a flagship phone? Now, the best part of this flagship, talk of the town, the design. Like, it's so unique, probably inspired by Pluto. You look at the back and it's like, which one's the main sensor? Even NASA couldn't triangulate it. Carl really said, let's reinvent alignment by ignoring it completely. And they're behaving like they've created some top-notch design. Like, how delusional you have to be to believe that. If they'd spent even half as much time building the design as they did hyping it, you might have actually had a good phone. Symmetry isn't rocket science, it's literally what makes things pleasing to the human eye. Yet somehow they couldn't align 3 circles properly. Oh, now I'm a hater. Oops. Yes, because that's what Carl Pei is calling the people who don't like their phone. While other companies are asking for customers' feedback, they're calling it hate. Like, man, if you can't differentiate between actual feedback and hatred, then you're nothing but a prostitute. Cut this part. Remember when iPhone 16e was launched? People thought this is it. This has to be the worst flagship ever. It wasn't a flagship, but the price was flagship, just like this one. But Carl Pei was like, hold my toy. Oh yeah, the new toy, the Glyph Matrix. Who told them that it would be better to replace the OG Glyph lights? Probably those so-called mature guys who thinks it's gimmicky. Now take that, you asshole. Now you're happy with your toy? Like, imagine hyping something up for like 2 years only to disappoint people in every way possible. Like, I can go on and on about each and everything wrong with this so-called flagship. Like LTPS display instead of LTPO, which is even present in some mid-range phones. Even their predecessor Nothing 2 has LTPO. Talk about a downgrade. And it's not over yet. They've also given a lesser resolution display compared to other phones in this price segment. Then UFS 2.0. Yes, like in a world where even budget phones are having UFS 3 or 4, I mean, what's the obsession of Nothing is with UFS 2.0? Not even their single phone comes with a higher version. It's like they're stuck with 2.0. They're really following their idol, I guess. They're also using smaller camera sensors and no autofocus or OIS in the ultra wide camera. Oh, and do you know what else isn't ultra in this flagship? The fingerprint sensor. I don't know what went in their brains that they thought, oh, we're charging $800 for this? Why not give them optical fingerprint instead of ultrasonic? Because who needs that? Believe it guys, it's for your own betterment. How exactly? Like, if the fingerprint is slower, people might use their phone less. And no HDR support for Netflix got to be a crime at this price point. Look, I can live with the design, but please decrease the price by 50%. Yep, this phone is that overvalued. I can pay a few extra bucks for the software experience, but again, you're competing with one UI at this point. It's like they intentionally made this phone crap. It feels like a downgrade from their own predecessor, and they're still calling it flagship. I need the weed this man is smoking, man. Like even Apple wouldn't be that delusional.
What I do? Just go to the office. What I do?
The arrogance this dude has is bigger than the bezels on a budget Android from 2016. Man walks around like he personally invented electricity. People are even calling him narcissist. And why wouldn't they? I mean, who the hell praises their creations like it's perfect when all it is mid at best? Dear Carl, if you don't believe us, then at least listen to your unofficial brand ambassador.
This is the Nothing Phone 3. And yeah, it's ugly.
I mean, what exactly did you expect that people will spend their hard-earned money just because you spent 2 years designing it? I know Rome wasn't built in a day, but at least it was built beautifully. Okay guys, let's be serious. I love nothing. It's aesthetic, that software, though it needs some work. It really gives kind of premium feeling using Nothing 2A than other phones in this segment. See, I don't care if the Nothing 3 design is crap because I wouldn't have bought it. But the reason I thought of making this video was because of Carl Pei, his attitude. I've seen how he's ignoring genuine feedbacks and calling it all hatred and behaving like it's justified to charge this much for a phone which lacks many flagship features. That they thought this would be better idea to jump to flagship category. And even if they did, they should have at least given flagship specs as other companies. It's been what, maybe 4 years since the company started and they started money grabbing just yet. I thought nothing would be better than this. I'm still hoping they would listen to the customers and bring an actual flagship next year or maybe later next year. People can wait if the end result is not this. Alright, so this was my first ever tech related video. Let me know if you like it or not, because unlike Carl, I actually do care about your feedback. Okay guys, goodbye I guess. What, do you want to listen to a song? Okay, listen. I want him to acknowledge that his anger is unfucking justified. Do you sound mate? This is unfucking justified. EU dies by the sword. He fucking dies by it, Tommy. That was a really bad mimicking. Tell me in the comments who was it. If you know, you know.
Until we meet again.